KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the KILR Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 3. And in just in case you're wondering if it's 3 or 4, well, I will show you, which I don't think is, yeah, right down there. You see? Flight Simulator 3.00. What happened to my clouds? Oh, that's winds. Never mind. Okay, so as promised, here is another video, and we'll be flying the same flight plan that we're doing on the other simulators. So, in case you haven't looked to see what those flights are, maybe this popped up in your recommended, and you're not aware that there's other videos. We'll go ahead and go over the map, show you where we're at and where we're going. Okay, so here we are. As I highlight the whole thing, we're in Chicago at Chicago O'Hare International, and we're going to make a little hop over here to DuPage, so not too far. And so this series is not about making huge jumps from state to state. It's about exploring throughout each of the states and countries, every little nick and cranny that we can around the whole world. Are we going to be able to do that with Flight Simulator 2 and 3? No. 4? Yes. But we'll have to base Flight Simulator 4 off of, I'm going to say Flight Simulator 98. 98's got more airports than 5. Like, for example, it's got plenty of navs. It's got plenty of nav beacons. But Flight Simulator 5, if you fly into Iowa, what am I missing here? This was filled up more. I don't know. So, in my Flight Simulator 5 book, in the back is a list of navigational beacons and airports. So, this really comes in handy, by the way. Okay. North America, United States. So if you were to fly into Iowa with just default 5 scenery, you could land at Sioux City, and that's it. You got plenty of other nav beacons to travel through Iowa, but the only airport you can land at and refuel is Sioux City. Kansas, you got Great Bend and Topeka. Now, Illinois, there's a lot more, but let's see. Florida, you got Miami, Orlando, Tallahassee, and Jacksonville. Georgia, Atlanta, that's it. Hawaii, you only got Honolulu. Idaho, you only got Boise. Maine, Portland. Louisiana, New Orleans. Kentucky, Louisville. So some of these only have one airport. So it's kind of hard to base your world tour on just that, because we want to do more than just hit one airport, you know, and then move to the next state. You know, want to move around the state and explore it. I know on the older simulators there's not much to see other than a green landscape and some lines. But it's just kind of neat to be able to compare what does everything look like on the old simulator and how does it kind of progress. Areas like the Mississippi River, for example. You can use your imagination and pretty much figure it out. But it's just nice to have a comparison. And I don't mean a side-by-side comparison. I mean, a gameplay video where you can actually see it in action. And then when you're done, hopefully, you'll watch one of the other videos that I've got to see how it looks in Flight Simulator 5 and Windows 95, which I haven't done yet, but I will. 98, 2000, 2002, which is when the ATC started. Official and the artificial intelligence AI traffic. 2004 FSX X-Plane. So I think it's just neat, and there's nothing else like it that I've been able to find online as far as series like this. And although I'm doing this for myself, I'm also wanting to share it with all of you, because I'm sure, there's quite a few of you out there that got fond memories of Flight Simulator 3. Well, this is for you. That's for all of us. Anyways, I've got this map just plastered on the screen here. But let's talk about how we're going to get to DuPage. Because we got just click everything here. We'll tune into the DuPage VOR at... We can probably see 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 should do it. 050. Back course on that is 230. So we'll tune into 230 and go that route. We should see Schaumburg Airport. If we head in that direction, right around here, we should intersect with the radio and we can turn and, well, we're not going to be able to line up very well. How about this? How about we go from Chicago O'Hare at a vector of 270, intersect somewhere around here. That would be not 3, maybe, yeah, I guess we could do 4. That will get us right about there. Then we can turn and land at one of the 3 runways. That's 3 runways. It's not a line and a plus. One of the 3 runways here. Yep, I think that sounds like a plan. That's what we'll do. All right, so first order of business. Let's tune in to DuPage 108.4. And got 21 miles. And we said we were going to set this to 230. Okay. And then nav2 will be Chicago O'Hare 113.9. There we are. And 270. We'll be going west. Go west. Life is simple there. Go west. In the open air. I like the version from the post Pet Shop Boys. All right, we are set to go. We will turn on the mags. Oh, and listen to that wonderful sound. Oil temperature is cold. Look at that. Let's turn on our carb heat. Let's heat it up. Because the heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Glenn Fry. You can tell I'm dating myself. No, I don't mean actually dating like I'm going out with myself. I'm married, okay? No. Just talking about giving away my age. I'm a big 80s fan. Born in the 70s. So I've got some memories of the 70s. I was a teenager in the 80s though, so that was my thing. And I became an adult in the 90s. Come on, oil temperature. Get your heat on. We want that to heat up, so that way we've got... I've noticed that if it's cold, you don't get as good performance out of the plane. At least that's what happened to me when I was playing around with X-Plane. I was like hardly getting any speed out of it. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And when I turned on the pitot heat, it's P-I-T-O-T, it's not pitot, or pitot, or pilot, which at first is what I thought it was. It's pitot. Once I turned that on and heated things up, man, I was getting some airspeed after that, so... Alright, that might be good enough. Turn that off. It's cold because we're in the winter season. Tolly, are you going to jump over there? Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's turn on the map. Let's take a look at the map here. Find out what runway to take. Where are we facing? 05. Huh, interesting. 040 is like right next to us. Those looks like cracks in the ground right there. Yeah, we'll just take off from... No. I'd say we'll take this taxiway, go all the way down, and we'll take off that direction. Sound like a master plan? Alright. Let's get to it. I think it was this direction. There it is. I just realized in the last flight I was going to use the air traffic control to get permission to land, and I forgot. That's my thing. I mean, I tend to get distracted and forget certain things. Either it's age or it's just an attention issue, or both. But I will say that Flight Simulator, it's always been one of my favorite programs. It's always been a calming and relaxing thing for me. Until you crash, and it's not so calm and relaxing anymore. Well, one thing about the dots is that they tend to appear on the taxiways too. The dots meaning the texture option that you can do. At least breaks up the monotony of the green, the whole green land. Which I gotta say, this is a lot more pleasant to look at, this green, than that bright green, that bright whitish green or greenish white, whatever, look from Flight Simulator 2. Ugh. This is at least a nice forest green. It's a little bit more easier on the eyes. We could see Chicago. We're in Chicago, but downtown Chicago. Are we near the end of the taxiway? Take a look at the map. Let's make sure that we're not aha. So we're gonna have to hit this runway here and go around. Well, hopefully no planes come. Ha 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 ha. There are no planes. There are no stinking planes. It is just us. Empty skies. Let's get air traffic control going here. That is number 7. Turn that off. Hit the enter key. Wow. Okay, well that's not what we want. Huh. Does it not work? Breaks here. 5, air traffic control communications, number 7, it's on. Okay. Well, in Flight Simulator 4, you just hit the enter key and it brings up the menu. This is just moving us down. Huh. That's a disappointment. Hold on a second. Okay, well, I looked at the reference card and you got me. If it's not the enter key, I'm not sure what it is. backspace, maybe page down, page up. Oh, that's page up, page up. Oh my goodness, page up and page down is like throttle. Huh. End, home, insert, delete. How about on the numerical keypad? Slash, star, asterisk, minus, plus. How about, I tried enter on there. How about the F keys? F12? No. F10, F11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Whoa. I forgot about that. The throttle's up there. Tilde key. Nope. How about shift enter? No, that might take us out. Oh well. Guess we tried. What? Are you my air traffic control? Do we have permission to take off? You're not going to respond to me. Does that mean no? It's my cat Talia. Yeah, that's you, isn't it? My black beauty. Going on 18 years old. Still spry, and she's still able to jump and leap, and she'll make these meow sounds, and then she'll run across the room. Okay, I think we found our center line. Literally. It's a line. It's not a polygon or rectangular dividing line. No, it is a line. Can you imagine on a real airport if that was all that you had, was just like a line like this? Alright, I think we're all set. Let's go on here. Let's get our trim up. Man, look at the frame rate. I like how that's smooth. Seems smoother than Flight Simulator 4. Nice takeoff there. G for landing gear. We'll take that up there. We're flying a course of 281, which is not too bad. That's kind of in the direction that we want to go. Let's catch that 270 radial there. It may not take much because we're not far from the Chicago O'Hare VOR. Okay, we'll start powering down some so we can start leveling out. Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Come on, come on. Whoops. A little too far. No, actually, I think we did right, because look at the compass. We have to reset the gyro compass. Adjust it. That's Schaumburg up ahead. Alright, we're at 3,000. We need to bring our elevator trim down. Let's bring the power down some more. Could always use autopilot to set, but we won't be on it very long, so it wouldn't make sense to do it. So we'll be flying over Schaumburg, and then we should hit the 230 radio, and then we can turn not south, but you know, towards it, southwest airlines. Oh boy. Let's see here. No, not showing up yet. It's weird. When I was doing this video for... There it is. I was doing this video for Flight Simulator 2, and the airports popped up a lot quicker, which was bizarre because it didn't do it on the SubLogic Flight Simulator, but Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, it almost seemed like we were going so fast that it wasn't taking long to get to the airport. But I checked the XY coordinates and they all match up with this. It's just, I think the visibility is just further for whatever reason. Oh, let's see. Try to decide if I want to turn now. Catch a different runway. I think I'll do that. Ugh. Alright, we can see the airport. We need to slow ourselves down. 1 degree of flaps. Bring the landing gear down. We'll move our power up a little bit because this is going to cause some drag. Typically you want to control your pitch with throttle and your speed with pitch. It's kind of opposite than that you would think. You think, oh, speed up, bring the throttle up. Actually, you need to, lower your pitch, which gives you more speed. Let's not get too low. I think I see the angled runway right here. All right, give me some altitude. We're still angling down. It's not too bad, though. Now we can go ahead and bring up our map here. I can call it a radar view. Let's take a look, see if we can find the airport. Oh, it doesn't want to show up. Oh, yes, it does. It's hard to tell about that runway. Turn around this way. Going 80 knots. Slow this down a little bit more. Increase power. I know that sounds weird. But we want to control our altitude. I think I've been able to do it. Maybe. Just above 0. Okay, there is a runway over here. Let's so hard to see. There's 3 of them, I know that. We can clearly see 2. I think the other one is right here. There's dots there too. I think I see it. Yeah. I think I see it. get some more flaps down. Get this sucker turn, 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 turn. Song by the Tambourines. Turn, turn, turn. Definitely before my time, but I do like 60s and 50s. I like all kinds of music. No. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Land. Land ho. Land ho. Try not to land at the end of the runway. Uh-oh. Land! Ah! As we drift out into the grass here. Whoa. I'm like hitting those brakes. I'm like, ah! That's not the brakes. That's the brakes. We're almost stopped. Now I know, probably should have done a go around, but you know, on these older simulators, you kind of don't want to do that because it's frustrating enough to get lined up. All right, bring our flaps up, and we'll turn everything off. All right, so here we are at DuPage, and well, that's all I got. So be sure to tune in next time for the next leg of this flight, and check out this same flight on the other simulators. All right, until next time, take care, be safe in the skies. I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am making them. They really mean a lot to me, and I'm glad I can share them with you. This same flight can also be seen on these other flight simulators, so they are great if you'd like to make comparisons. If you'd like to see more flight simulator content, then be sure to subscribe to get automatic notifications. There's also that bell thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bring a parachute.